Welcome to Lola Lee Tea Podcast. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Akbar V had some advice for Chrisean. She said that it's not a clout move. She doesn't have to clout chase. She was giving her perspective on Chrisean's situation right now. She shared what happened to her and shared her story. She said if it bothers Chrisean what people are saying about Chrisean Jesus, to take him off the internet. She was also saying to Chrisean that if you decide that you're not going to take him off the internet, make your coin, make money off of this. She also gave her opinion on Tia Kemp and the beef that Chrisean and Tia Kemp are dealing with right now. Akbar did say that she understands that she could be telling Chrisean all this privately, but she did say that she did message Chrisean privately before all of this, but Chrisean didn't respond. She didn't take any offense to that. She said that's okay. And I can imagine that Chrisean probably has thousands and thousands of people that message her. She cannot get to all those messages. But anyway, she just wanted Chrisean to know that she gets it and that Chrisean cannot fight everyone. She wanted her to know that. She was saying that she could relate to Chrisean. She said what she was saying was out of love, only love. She did say something about Chrisean smoking and drinking, and I just wanted to clarify that Chrisean had said that she did not drink while she was pregnant. Guys, listen to what Akbar had to say.
Chrisean, I'm gonna say this out of love, Alyssa. And this ain't no clout, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm Akbar V. You know what I mean? I don't got a clout chase you and that like that, but I'm gonna say something to you. When people comment on you, they comment on your baby. I know it aggravates you. I know you be in defense mode. You see what I'm saying? Cause you got everybody that don't really know you. They don't know your situation. They don't know really too much about you, but they come in it. So let me tell you what you first do. First, you take all your being off the internet. Then they won't have nothing to say. Second, it's this saying they call, if you knew better, you'll do better. Right? So a lot of people was feeling sorry for you. They was giving you grace. And then you kept doing the same old thing. And I know this because I was reading the comments. We all read the comments. We all be in the comments. So they was giving you grace. Then they started saying like, nah, this ain't about that. Now it's overwhelming now because it's just the same old thing. You see what I'm saying? I can't judge you. I'm gonna give you a little example about me. Okay, so I was in the streets back then. I was having kids by niggas thinking they love me, they didn't love me, right? So I ended up giving my kids to my auntie and their grandmamas. My kids never been in no CPS, none of that, right? I don't know what people get that little line from, but it used to irk me. You know why it used to irk me? Because I know in my heart I wasn't doing right by my children. So about 5 years ago, I went and got my kids. You know why I got my kids? Not to prove no point to nobody. I got my kids because I needed to get my children. It was time for me to grow up. When I got the money, it's like, okay, you really got your money. You really got this going on. You're going to have to step out on faith and believe God if you say you believe God. I went and got my damn children. And get what? God ain't let me down ever since. So I say that to say this. Sometimes when people say things to you, it irks you and it hurts you because you know it's true. Not saying this in your case. You see what I mean? At the end of the day, love on your baby, man. It's your baby. It's a saying called mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Love your baby. Love on your baby. I get it. And if you feel like, oh, everybody keep talking about your baby, take your baby off the internet. Take your lifestyle out of the internet. Because these folk gonna talk about you. They talk about Jesus Christ. I've been having my kid 5 going on 6 years. These folks still talk about me and don't got my children. Knowing they see my children. So I say that to say this. Whether it's good or whether it's bad, you capitalize off of it. Now with Tia's situation, I do feel like Auntie wanted to, if it was out of love, Auntie would have DM'd you. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people want to hear Auntie's voice. They want to hear the real. You know what I mean? Because Auntie do give out real game. But at the end of the day, I understand what you're saying too. Like, it's like, if she really cared and stuff like that, she'll DM you all this stuff. But you got to understand, you in the public doing it, so the public gonna speak about it. I'm only chiming in because I want you to know that, you're not alone. I'm gonna pray for you, but you can't fight everybody, man. You can't beat everybody. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I think what you need to do is, I tweeted this months ago, or probably weeks ago. I said, I don't like the way y'all be always coming for that girl, baby. Chrisean, baby. I don't. Babies are innocent. Now, keep in mind, y'all gonna bring up, oh, you said this about Alexis Sky, baby. I did in an argument. I'm from the streets. In an argument, nothing is off limits. She said something about my parenting, me, and all that too. We forgave each other. took some time, but I'm thankful that we forgave each other, right? I put stuff on the internet. I'm going to tell y'all why I put stuff on the internet. Because I don't care. One thing y'all better know about me, I'm going to capitalize on everything that y'all say. Everything that y'all say, whatever y'all say, I'm going to capitalize. You get what I'm saying? So when I said what I said to Chrisean, it's out of love in my heart. Now, why you didn't DM her? I done DM Chrisean before. She never said at the back. And that's okay. Maybe somebody else, I don't know her. I know of her. Like she don't know me, she know of me. But I wanted to let that be known that I get it. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? And we can't fight everybody. We can't argue with everybody. Take your babe off the internet. Take your lifestyle out the internet. So we got to understand, even me, I never tried to fight nobody when they said something about me. I always clap back, like say something back. And to be honest, why would I be saying something back? Like that's like when the shade room, they just posted me, right? So many people in the comment. Yeah, she only got the kid that she do got. Lord knows that I've been had my kids and everybody been seeing my children with me, right? So I made a post. I said, man, that's over. Y'all keep bringing up things from my past. Tell me about my present. You know what I'm saying? Because these people, they can see something or they can hear something. They're going to go twist it in what they wanted to twist it in. They're going to go do what they want to do it in. They're going to go say how they want to say. They're going to go do whatever they want to do with the situation. It could be true. It could not be true. In my case, it wasn't true. They're going to still bring my kids up because that's the tactic that they try to hurt me or think it's going to hurt me. Let me tell y'all something. My pastor told me years ago, she said, Sunshine, she said, you repent to your children. And when you repent to your children, you repent to God. She said, and let it go. She said, and let it go. And I forgave myself. I went to my kids and I repented to them and I asked them for forgiveness. And then I forgave myself. So now when people try to throw up my past, it don't bother me. It do not bother me. I be laughing. Everybody know in their mama, y'all been seeing my kids for years on the internet with me. But guess what they gonna say in them comments? She don't even got her kids. She about to have another child. She don't even got the kid. Now, even with my marriage, right? I ain't never been a girl that be like, oh, my shit don't stink. Boy, I go through a lot of shit in my marriage. I done shit. He done shit. It's life. You know what I'm saying? Do you think I'm in here trying to, man, what? We gonna capitalize. We finna get some money out there. We gonna get some money. Only thing, and I hate that people, that's why I say like so many people come at that girl so much. Everybody ain't against you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't against you. I'm just telling you because I done walked your walk. I done, you know what I'm saying? Not, with the children and then like that, but similar things. My mom was all that. I've been in the streets my whole life. My mama left us in the house by ourselves. My brother used to have to go steal food for us. So in similar ways, I told her, I said, man, I've been through some of the shit you've been through. You know what I mean? But it's on the internet. So everybody gonna comment. And a lot of people do be want to hear Tia talk about things. They like Tia. And Tia not gonna stop talking about stuff because that's how she get a little money. And you can't be mad at nobody that talk about things when they see it on the internet. You see what I'm saying? So I understand both perspectives. I understand both situations. I used to be that person mad at hell. People talk about me, but it was a little guilt in me too, cause I'm out here in the streets, I'm doing all this stuff, and I ain't have my children. My priority was messed up. So I understood, like, damn, I need to get my children. And when I got my kids, I ain't gonna lie, God ain't let me down ever since. With God, we can't keep, how can I put this? We can't keep saying, grace run out. That's what I'm gonna say. Grace run out. Grace run out. That's why you gotta stay on your face with God and just talk to him. And God will fix her life. She's still young. I'm young too. I'm acting like I'm old as shit. Hold on, wait the fuck a minute. But she's still young. And I always be in defense for Chrisean because I'm basically saying, like, I don't like why y'all be trying to talk, about her baby and stuff like that. Because people be saying some harsh stuff on Twitter about that girl baby. And I be right at them like, why is y'all talking about the girl baby? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the fucking day. And I'm being real. And that's why I said what I said out of love. I don't want to, let's talk about it. Let me tell you this. When me and Gloss got into it, we got into it because Gloss came for me. She jumped in her friend business. So that's why we got into it. That's first. Second, when she brought my kids up and I didn't talk about kids first, then they gave me any ammo to go in on her children and say whatever, right? That's why I talked about her kids. That's why I brought her kids up. One thing about Akbar, I'm never going to talk about nobody's children or their parenting unless they talk about mine. That's what's the difference? It's a big difference. It's a big difference. We was arguing about something else. The conversation wasn't about kids. It wasn't about kids. I really be like, I don't be playing. I be stepping on necks for real. See, people can't really argue with me because I know how to argue. And if you coming on here saying anything, you got to have your facts together. So basically what I'm saying, my message was never to down Chrisean because I understand. We all done fell short of something. Baby, you want to argue, so I'm going to block you because I ain't doing no arguing, honey. I done dilated 3 centimeters. I ain't finna be arguing and raising my voice with nobody. You hear me? I'm about to bring a little one in this world. You know, so even with me, right? With my flaws and stuff on the internet, everybody going, oh, boy, you did this, you did that. Yeah, I did do it. Now what we talking about? You know, I'm going to capitalize. That's what I told Chrisean. Capitalize all that. Every moment you capitalize off of it. Because get what? At the end of the day, they started talking, you getting richer. They started talking, you getting richer. Let them talk. But if it hurts you so bad that you want to fight everybody, take your baby off the internet, take your being off the internet. And you know what? Somebody had to tell me that. So that's why I can pass that gem down. But a lot of y'all, and it is so sad. You know what's so sad is, you know, somebody could be telling somebody something the right way or being, you know, real with them. Being real with them. And here come y'all. Y'all gonna try to twist it for an argument and stuff like that. And I don't know about the CPS. I don't know about the CPS situation or something like that, but I don't play that shit with nobody trying to call no defense and all that. Like, don't do no lame shit like that now. That ain't real. But I don't feel like Tia gonna do nothing lame like that, man. She a black mom. She a black mother. She ain't finna do no shit like that. She just in an argument. So you know when you arguing, anything goes. I'm from the streets. If I'm arguing with somebody, anything gonna go. You see what I'm saying? Tia, the people, but you know what? And I have seen people on that lady live saying, what you think about this? What you think about this? She just commented on little baby, child. Does it make it right for her to say the things that she say? No. But a lot of y'all be in them comments, and I'm talking about the fans. Y'all be in them comments, and y'all be want to hear that lady say what she say. Prime example with me. Y'all be asking me questions about what you think about this. And I've been doing this for years. I stopped doing it. You know what I mean? But I'm back doing my relationship advice with the big mama talks and stuff like that. But I say this. I don't know if she left her son in the car or she didn't leave her son in the car. But let's be honest. If she left the baby in the car, get what? Them folk would have came and got the baby. So I don't believe none of that shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, y'all got to stop. Like, and I said this on the internet. I go on my Twitter. I said, I do not like how y'all be talking about that girl baby. I ain't hear Tia say nothing crazy about her baby. But I just seen what I just seen on the shade room when they arguing, and I seen on neighborhood talk. You see what I'm saying? I don't go by what these folk be saying, cause I know what the internet do. I know I can get on here and make up a lie, and then everybody gonna go believe it. Girl, I'm still pregnant. Y'all pray for me. I done dilated 3 though. You know, I'll just try to get her advice. You know what I'm saying? You can't fight everybody, Chrisean. Fuck them folk. Capitalize off of it. Okay, whatever y'all say, boom. Make a skit. Make a skit about it. You know, get your money. These folk gonna talk whether you doing good or you doing bad. They gonna talk whether you doing good or you doing bad. Age has a lot to do with it, but it also have a lot to do. It also have a lot to do with the company you keep. It got a lot to do with the company. Cause I'm gonna tell you some real G shit. I ain't like Brianna delivery, but Brianna gave it to me raw and uncut. Man, get your goddamn trick like raw and uncut. I ain't like the delivery. Don't get me wrong. We cried. We cried about it. All of that. We apologized how we said it. But I ain't like the delivery. But she ain't say nothing wrong. It was a reality check. Cause when you got motherfuckers around you that want to see you do better, want to see you do good, they false. But they also ain't crucifying you. They gonna tell you certain things out of love. They gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be on here running y'all mouth about people and don't even want to help them. Y'all just want something to say and something to talk about. You know, and I get it. It's on the internet. Yeah, it's on the internet. So I've been on the internet for years. And I had to grow and learn. I'm still learning. Because I cuss you out and I will argue with a dog. Yep, I would. But at the end of the day, y'all got to reflect on y'all past and understand that y'all ain't always been put together. I ain't always been put together. I ain't never had no mom. When you ain't never had no mama, man, it's just some stuff that you don't really know the ropes. And who's to say God ain't told the girl to walk the walk that, well, he ain't tell her to walk the walk, but who's to say that she ain't got to walk that walk to give a testimony in the end? You know, a lot of things that I didn't, what's the name? A lot of things that I done been through in life, I grow from it. I overcame it. A lot of people wanted me to be stuck. I'll never be stuck. You know why I'll never be stuck? Because I got God with me. And as much as you love God, Chrisean, let me tell you something. It ain't nothing that gonna stand in your way that prayer can't fix. Anything that put in your presence, your face, you better get on your knees. See, sometimes we be going through this and the enemy be fighting us. And we going through all this stuff because God want us to pray a little harder. Go in your closet. Go in your closet, cry it out. God, I'm wrong. I did this. I had to repent to my children when I got my kids. I had to repent to them. I am sorry. I didn't know how to be no mama. I was being selfish. This is what I did when I got my children. I repented to them. You know, I get on here and I tell y'all testimonies. I tell y'all my story because it's somebody out here that done been through this. When they posted me and said, like, I was scared to have their baby. I am scared, but get why? Get why I'm scared? I'm scared because I ain't had no baby in 11 years. I'm asking people like, yeah, and Dream Doll and Tokyo Jets, they've been great helps to me. I'm never going to be ashamed to ask nobody. Who? I don't care who, what y'all feel. Oh, she famous. She did, she did. I don't give a care about fame. I can't go to no heaven gates and say, God, I was famous. Let me in heaven. Bro, it's time for us to get our life in order. Now, don't get me wrong. I might do backslid. And cuss somebody out. And I might put my hands on you if you in my face and you say the wrong thing. But let me tell you something. This is the internet. Capitalize off of it, get your money and fall back. If you're worried about what somebody say when you put something on the internet, you're going to be fighting everybody. Everybody. And I had to learn that too, because I used to be on that rah-rah stuff, but I couldn't fight everybody. I couldn't beat everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat everybody, can't fight everybody. And y'all be, and a lot of y'all don't got y'all shit together, but y'all around here trying to down somebody that y'all see on the internet. And y'all don't need to be having y'all shit together. Your house fucked up. Your house ain't clean. The Bible said before you catch the beam out your brother eye, you gotta catch before you catch the mope out your brother eye, you gotta catch the beam out your own eye. If you know your shit not together, you stand on somebody's couch, your house not clean, you can't make it out here, you try to come over here and tell this person how to do it. I didn't tell that girl nothing but, hey, go pray. Hey, go pray. And if you don't want these folks talking about you little soul, take your baby off the internet. Take your lifestyle off the internet. But other than that, bitch, if you gonna keep it on here, capitalize. Go get you some money off of it. Because that's what I do. I'm gonna get some money. Right now, I'm getting money right here on the internet. Right here, while I'm laying in the damn bed. I'm giving me a coin. You better believe that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I was saying. Everything I say out of love, cause at the end of the day, I know where she at. I know exactly where she at. Cause I used to be like that. When I ain't have my shit together, I kept getting backlash. Oh, she everywhere but with her kid. She this with her kid. Man, when I got my children, I was happy. I ain't even gonna lie. I was scared to be a mama. I was scared. You know why I was scared? Cause I ain't never had no mother. I never had a mom. I ain't have a mama. You know, and then I was living with people that were telling me what my mom was out there doing. Oh, your mom out there smoking, she doing it. Man, that mess up a child life. That mess up a child when you hear, oh, you gonna be just like your mama. You gonna be just like it. What y'all telling me that for? I'm a child. I don't forget that. I'm telling y'all something. A lot of this stuff that girl be going through, it's childhood trauma. She gotta heal from that first. I ain't even done healing for my childhood trauma. But get what I do? I pray. Cause prayer changes things. A lot of y'all be around here want to pick people apart, but at the end of the day, y'all shit stink. So how could you go pick that person apart? I've been through a lot of shit, and these people never gave me grace. They came at me sideways. You know why they came at me sideways? Because it looked like I was a bully on Love and Hip Hop. Don't even know half of that shit we were making up as we go. And if anybody was in my situation and they got an opportunity like that, they'll do the same thing I did. Who don't want to change their family life? Who don't want to get out of poverty? Man, come on. A lot of this stuff that these folks be doing, they do it for their money, man. Y'all ain't taking care of nobody. You know, it's okay to cry and it's okay not to be okay. You know, a lot of y'all act like y'all ain't been of age before. A lot of y'all act like, oh, y'all just know how to parent. Oh, y'all just did this and did that. And a lot of y'all ain't did that. And a lot of y'all be speaking on shit that y'all don't even be knowing what be going on. Yes, we seen her drink and smoke. Okay. Shit, my mama smoked with me. I came out fine. My mama smoked with me. I came out fine. Maybe my little toe or something. But I was a baby. Shit. I came out fine. Shit, nothing but my little toes. That probably would have only affect. And I don't even feel like that was the effect because my uncle told like that and my grandma told like that. You know? So at the end of the day, man, she got to walk that walk. And Chrisean, if you don't want nobody speaking on you, keep your stuff off the internet. But what I'll tell you is capitalize, bitch. Get your coin. Nobody ain't paying your bills. Nobody ain't doing it. Get you some money. Don't nothing move but the money. Shit, I know I was baby. They told you, I'm being real. Shit, it is what it is. A lot of y'all babies. Stop acting like y'all shit don't stink around this motherfucker. And then in the black community, what we be doing too, we tear each other down. So I understand why she in defense mode. I understand why she feel like everybody against her. Because all you see, really, to be honest, is all the black people gang up on her. Ain't nobody took that girl by her hand and say, let's pray. And Chrisean, you got to do better too, sir. Keep your shit off the internet. You got to do better. You got to let all that shit go. Keep it off the internet. You know, certain things you just don't show people. You know, you got to live a secret life. And get what? Somebody just told me that. They told me that about my marriage, how I get on here talking about my husband and I'm right back with him. You know, my sister in Christ told me this. She said, Akbar, you gonna have to live a secret life. She said, you gotta understand that you're not a regular person. You gotta live a secret life. You don't see them the bigger celebrities sitting right here putting all their bid on the internet. Beyonce ain't putting. We didn't know they were going through shit until Lemonade came out. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We ain't know never going on until Lemonade came out. And she ain't leave Jay-Z. You know, so just keep your shit out of the internet, or if you gonna put it on internet, capitalize. 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 Don't worry about what these folks say, Chrisean. Go capitalize. Go get you some money. Go get you some motherfucking money. You can't fight everybody. You can't beat everybody. Cause get what? These folks gonna sue you. They gonna sue you. You gonna be trying to fight and do. I know this cause I done been through it. I done been through it. I've been well, person try to wheel me into some. They act like they so gangster, so street, and get what? Here come them lawsuits for them 150s. Here come them aggravated assaults. And get what, man? You don't want your baby out here with nobody. Man, come on. You know how it was for you when you were growing up. So that's your baby, man. Love on that baby. You know, capitalize out every moment. You see Master P ad. That nigga had his serials in every video. If he argue with somebody, capitalize, bro. Everybody around you ain't giving you no game. I'm going to give you some game because I've been doing this shit for years. I was on the internet way before Auntie Tia. I was going at everybody talking my shit, doing all that. You see what I'm saying? Capitalize out every freaking moment. Or if it hurts you that bad and you feel a way, take your baby off the internet. Take your lifestyle off the internet. And I highly doubt you're going to do that. So what I would do, whatever I would do, I wouldn't say nothing. I capitalize out everything. And if I'm going to respond, I'm going to respond with my brands in the back. I'm going to respond, give me a coin. Because this how this go. Folk can't say nothing about you when you give you some money. And then you'll be like, and then you go back, hey man, these same folk that got my name in their mouth, they on the couch. They ain't doing that. They ain't doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, and this the real big mama talk. I'm going to give it to you. Because somebody had to give it to me. And get what? A lot of people be coming on people that ain't never walked the shoe. I walked them. So I can tell you something. I can tell you the truth about things. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna make Chrisean change. She gonna change when she ready. And get what? At the end of the day, only person can change a person is God. So before y'all just be speaking on certain situations, I know y'all gonna talk. It's on the internet, but give her some pray for her. She needs some prayer. Everybody get on here, they crucified. That's why I said, I ain't on no clout shit, man. It's out of love when I speak to you. It's a cruel world. They talked about Jesus Christ, and he was a man that didn't have no fault in him. He came to die for us so we can live, you know? So, yeah, I gotta, you know, I see both parts. You know, everybody be want to hear Auntie Tia talk. And if you say you don't, you're a lie. They be want to hear her give them talks. They want to hear her give them talks. So if you say you don't want to hear, you're a lie. A lot of people be on that lady. I done been on her page before in her live where they get on her page and they say, what you think about this situation? What you thinking about that situation? So if you saying that you never did that, okay, you probably did, but there's a lot of people that do that. And she only was giving her advice. I don't think she said nothing harsh when I first seen it. I think with the CPS shit, I don't like that. Cause get like that. Don't do those CPS shit. I don't play that defect, that system shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. And Auntie T, I believe you saying that out of anger. Out of anger. I believe you saying out of anger. But only God can judge anybody. Only God can judge any of us. And I say this to both of y'all. Like, it ain't nothing to fight about. It ain't nothing for nobody to go to jail or none of that about, man. At the end of the day, it's on the internet. If we don't want our being on the internet, let's keep the being off the internet. You know, cause we can't control how people gonna talk. You can't control how nobody gonna handle a situation either. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a learning experience. And I'm going to pray for you, Chrisean. I'm going to pray because I know what God can do. And you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. But see, sometimes, and I hate to tell y'all this, and it's real, the Bible says we can't serve two. We got to love one and hate the other. We can't be out here saying, oh, we love God, but we doing this. We doing that. See? And that's where I'm at. I'm in that situation now. You know, that's why I've been trying to pray, like, God, guide me, lead me, you know, because curses and blessings can't come out the same mouth. You see what I'm saying? And I curse a lot. You know, I was just, and I'm this, you know, this is me being honest about my children and stuff. My daughter and my children, they were just telling me, Mom, you be cursing at us. Like, you curse a lot. And I told my children, I said, you know what? I'm going to pray. I said, I'm going to pray. I said, I'm going to pray for my tongue. Because I do cuss a lot. I cuss a lot. I'm a black parent, and, you know, that's how I talk. Sit y'all butt down. Sit down. See, I was just about to cuss right now with my dogs. But I say, my children had because I got my kids in here. I was like, I was like, you know, we had a little family meeting. Like, how y'all feel with this, that. I try to talk to my children, you know, because I didn't have that growing up. And they say, Mom, you be cussing and talking at us. See, Dora was sensitive. And Doche was like, Mom, he said, Mom, you called me dumb. I said, you said something dumb. I said, you said something dumb. I said, and when you say dumb things, what they make you? He said, dumb. I said, all right then. That's why I called you dumb. You said something dumb. I like if I say something stupid, I said, then I'm stupid. Because why would I say that stupid thing? You know, I was just trying to explain to him. And he said something real. He said, Mom, he said, it's the delivery. Stop cussing so much. I had to pray. And I've been praying. I get in here 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I start praying. God, take the cussing out of my mouth. Don't let me talk about children like this. I know I don't need to be cussing. I don't need to be cussing, period. You know? Ain't nobody perfect on this earth, man. We all done been through something. And you know, nowadays you can't tell nobody how to get through nothing unless you don't walk through it. Yeah, I did call him dumb. He said something. He know why I called him dumb. He understood. But it was an example that I was saying to him. I said, you know why I just called you dumb? I said, 'cause what you just say? You know, so, and I explained to him. But my kid was so right. Mom, you got to stop cussing so much. They right about that. See, sometimes we don't listen to our kid, but then when I sat down and I thought about it, I was like, you right. I got to stop cussing so much. 'Cause they right. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up where the parent was always right. But not in this case. Not in this case. I ain't always right. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to my children. We have conversation. We be having conversations like no tomorrow. I be talking to them, you know, like, because I be want to know. You know, I be cussing so much. I be like, oh, my children. And I said, y'all got to stop me. I said, y'all hear me say a cussing word? Get what this is a good idea too. Get them money. Because I'm wrong. I shouldn't be cussing. You know, ain't nobody got no manual book to be no damn parent, man. We none of us do. Half of us in this world that been through so much. It's so much childhood trauma. This boy. Yeah, but you know, we all got to give people grace, man, and know that we come from none. You know, we done been through some things too. We done fell short too. A lot of people walk around here like they ain't just been through that. They ain't fell short, man. We all done fell short, man. Everybody done been through some, you know. And you got to have good people around you that gonna be like, hey, man, this ain't cool, you know. So I understand both perspectives. I understand Till. I understand Chrisean, you know. But a lot of y'all be just doing a lot of stuff out of spite. But see, God know the heart of the people. And even when I just gave my video, God knew my heart was pure. He knew I went on no bull crap with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just gave my big mama talks. You know, so I be speaking on a lot of stuff. So don't think that I just picked Chrisean and Tia to talk about. I've been talking about the Diddy stuff. I'm back doing my big mama rants. And if you've been following me for years ago, I've been doing the relationship advice and giving my opinion on people shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was never for me to be, this, that, and the third. So, and I want everybody to know that. You know, that's why I didn't keep going back and forth with the comments. I give my opinions on situation that I see. You know, I'm going to even do one on me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things that y'all see me talking about is because I'm back doing my big mama rants. You know what I mean? The big mama talk. I got a podcast coming out that is now being edited or whatever. So that's why I gave my little opinion and stuff. I give my little opinion on a lot of more things. You do know that's not correct. Well, I'm not talking about the call or nothing like that. I was talking about the overall situation because both of them did have words with each other. Yeah, I don't need no clout from nobody, man. The world know my name. Hey, Milan, come here. Stop. Come here, Milan. Come here. Come here, because you're hard-headed. Get on the bed. And don't move. You in timeout, little girl. You in timeout. But I ain't hear Chrisean say that. I just want to let her know that I ain't, on no clout shit. But I just give my opinion. I'm back doing the big mama talks and stuff like that. But a lot of y'all got to stop, though. A lot of y'all got to stop, man. A lot of y'all got to stop trying to put people apart. It's too much. Yeah, the dog bad, man. She like that. What I was saying. I don't know what I'm gonna do when the baby get here. I already done dilated 3 centimeters. I don't know what I'm gonna do when the baby get here. Cause this little girl right here, the dog, man, the dog be tripping. The dog be tripping. Do you hear me? Look at her. Look, she bad as ever. Just look. She bad. I wanna talk to you, Sean, too pretty. I want you to come on here because I wanna get where you coming from. What's up, Dice? You right? Girl, why this? Cause she's 6 months. I think she's 6, 7 months. She ain't nothing but a baby. Milan, just chill out. This is all she want. I haven't had the baby yet. Girl, I ain't nothing put up in this room for the baby to come. This baby on the way though. Ain't nothing put up, child. Okay. Well, calm down.
All right, guys, you heard what Akbar had to say. Definitely let me know your thoughts. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.